Hello again, Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. So this video we're going to do part 3 of the 4th of July mission, catching the historic fish. This one is in Rocky Lake, starts in Rocky Lake, where we're going to catch cutthroat. Yeah, do that, get a little glare off my glasses. We're going to catch cutthroat trout using the half-ounce bison spinner. Can't read with my glasses up like that. And the historic golden trout using the um, revolutionary craw and a 1/3 ounce jig with a 1/0 hook. Let's see. Show you what I'm going to be using here. Okay. Jig winner 8'10" works real good. It's plenty big enough for these fish. That's a 3 to 13 pound rating. Then a Bremer 4000, 12.5 pound max drag, 0.008 line, which is 10 pounds, and a bison spinner. And then the other rig, I use the same rod, the Jig Winner 810, Bremer 4000, '08 broad, braid, uh, 1/3 ounce jig head, number 1/0 hook, 1/0, not number 1, and revolutionary craw 2-inch. Then the next lake we go to is Falcon, and when I go there, I'll go over the rig, so we can catch both of these at the same time here at Rocky. And here's where we want to fish in this area here. So we're gonna go over here. Oh, by the way, do not forget while you're here, fire your cannon, raise your flag. Fire your cannon, raise your flag, or something like that. If I could sing, I would probably be dangerous. I sing solo. Solo, nobody can hear me. Fireworks. Let's see what we get. Do 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 do. Nothing. Oh well. Okay. Here's where we want to fish from over here. So we go down to water's edge. Let me lose that. Now the area we're going to be fishing in is over in here. Okay. And we want to fish in the morning. Move over here where we get a good clear line of sight. And let's see. It's for the cutthroat with the bison spinner. It's 2-speed, stop and go off the bottom. So let's see what we can do. But this is the area that they're in. Both of them really. The golden trout and the cutthroat. Oop, didn't quite get there. Well, let's see what happens. Partly cloudy. What we got here? Got something. If my eyes do not deceive me, and they have been known to. Guess I might need a little more drag. That'll help. One more. Well, there's a cutthroat, just not historic. So that tells you where they are. Unsuccessful cast. Threw it too hard. Ooh, back off just a little. Excuse me, my nose is dripping just a tad this morning. And I haven't had breakfast yet. But that's okay. It's not like I'm going to waste away to nothing. Young rainbow trout. Okay. Okay, anyhow, that's where they're at. Like I said, I've already completed the mission last year, so it won't let me do it again this year. I asked the developers if there's some way they could reset it so that I could do it again and fish along with y'all. And I was told that no, they didn't have a way of doing that. I said, okay, thank you very much. But that's okay. Okay, let's try something. Let's see what we got here. We got a partly cloudy. Well, that's a decent peak there. They are. They're okay. Those are okay. One more cast. Let's try a little further down the wall. Rock wall over there. Oops, too far down the wall. I fished yesterday at St. Croix in the uh, trout tournament. Didn't do too bad. I think I might have made the top 100. That's usually a goal of mine when I enter one of those competitions like that. If you enter it expecting to win, you're probably going to be disappointed. But if you enter it just to have fun and do the best you can, that's what it's all about. So I figure if I do the top 100, then I will have one less drag. Then I will have succeeded what I tried to do. That was close. I almost lost that lure. Ah, trophy golden trout. Cool. Okay, so that's where that along this wall here, even out into here, that's where the historic cutthroats are. Okay, so now let's switch to the craw and see if I can catch a historic golden trout. They're a little smaller. I use the same rig because it's convenient. So when I buy them at the store, I just buy them too. Let me look and see what we got here. One speed on the bottom. That's what it is. See that one? We're bouncing along rocks right now. Oops, what do we got? Besides, need more, a little more drag. That's something you got to be careful of. Better to have a little, not enough, than too much, and lose your lure. Uh, please subscribe while you're at it. Trophy, cutthroat, okay. We're going to catch a little bit of everything with every other lure, aren't we? Let's try right over here. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Thank you, fishy, fishy, fishy. Well, there we go. But anyhow, there again, that's where the golden trout are. Let's try a little further out this way. Falcon Lake is a little different. I'm going to show you two ways that you can fish it when we get there. Well, at least I'm catching fish. I'm not catching historics. Sometimes I catch historics. After you complete the event, they're a little harder to catch. But when you're doing the event, they're a little easier. Rainbow trout. Okay. But anyhow, that's where they are, the golden trout and the cutthroat. Okay. Remember, fire your cannon, raise your flag, get your fireworks, and you'll probably get a lure or something when you fire your cannon. Okay. So now we're going to go to Falcon Lake. Boogity boogity boogity, boogity boogity boogie. Falcon Lake. Let's see if I remember where my cannon is. Fire your cannon, raise your flag. I think you're over here to my left when I spawn in. Let me go for a walk. Go for a walk, go for a walk. There they are. It was behind me. Need eyes in the back of my head. Fire your cannon, raise the flag, get some more fireworks. 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 Okay. Now, where we're wanting to fish for these is we're going to come over here to this area. I think that's the one I want. Nope. We'll go over here to the boat dock. Yeah, here we go. And we want to fish. If you're going to fish from here, from the land, you want to fish from here. And I'm going to put that 13 arrows deep runner on one of these jig winners. I think it's in there. There it is. Now the reason being, if you catch them with that, you're going to have a lot of fun. But they are out in here. They're way out there. You got to cast about 200 feet or so to get out there. So let's see what we got. That's not going to get there. You got to come up with a rig that'll cast 200 and something feet if you're going to fish from the shore. Now, I'll tell you what I did. I'll just leave it on there for the time being. It's probably too small a rig, but I got in my boat. By the way, I got rid of my boat. Yeah, I got to rent it for the trout competition. So, oops, we got to do this. Pull it. That's right. Push the E button to get a hold of it. Push the left mouse button to give it a pull. Okay. Thank you. And then go a little bit to the right and head towards the waterfall. Bam. Okay. Now, see how far out we are now? Now we're in the area where they are. Or at least we can reach them. And here we want to use a 2-speed stop and go, or a 1-speed off the bottom. Now, the reason I say that is, you'll see here in just a second, the water's a whole lot deeper than 19 feet. Watch that lure, all the way at the bottom. So what I do is I just feather it with my left mouse button and try to keep it as close to the bottom as I can. It's not supposed to reach the bottom. A little bit of a glitch there. Goes 2-speed. Get on out there. Get on up and get away. Get on up. See, I'm probably 100-something feet from the shore. So by sitting here, that's the same thing as casting 245 feet, because the fish aren't going to bite behind me. They're out in front of me. Switch to 1-speed. Come on, fish. They ain't going to cooperate just because I've already completed the mission. That's the way the lure is supposed to run, all the way. A little bit deeper than that, but anyhow. Let's see what these markers are for, just out of curiosity. This is where we are. Okay, none of these are historics. Okay, just thought I'd check. Let me try one more cast. You just want to aim just a little bit to the right of that waterfall. Let's go 2-speed this time. Just let it run. If it gets to the bottom, just let it run. There we go. Just off the bottom this time. Just barely off the bottom. Thank you. Get a little bit deeper part to run up. Well, I didn't catch a historic from either place, so I guess let's try 1-speed and just let it run. Didn't really show you a lot, did I? Other than where they are and how to catch them. Of course, catching is proven, but that's where they are. Hopefully, you'll get them. Now, here's something you have to be careful of. If you use this lighter rig, this 13-pound rig, you're going to catch some brown trout here, and they'll go 7 or 8 pounds. And when you get a trophy brown trout on here, on this 13-pound rig, you got to fight. So keep that in mind. Don't over drag and lose your lure. And again, I reiterate, please fire your cannons as soon as you get here. Now we're going to do a little cheat here. We're going to do this and then do this. Okay? That's to get to a different location I want to be at. Let's see. Now we're going to see if we can find the hello there. See if we can find the sunken canoe. Oh, I know what I like to do. I like to go during the daytime where it shows up easier. Just walk around and walk around. I walk around. I walk around. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Well, I thought that's where it was. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Okay, here we go. I was at the right place. I just had the wrong idea. I'm going to spawn in here. And we're on that bridge that I was looking for. Okay. Turn to your left and looky there. There's a canoe. There again, I saved my bottom rig. Now, that's not a bottom rig, but anyhow, that should work because it sinks too. Throw it out there. Tail end of that canoe. Bring it in 1 speed. Get hung up. If you don't get hung up, bring it in, try it again. Let's see what that marker is. I think that's Oregon red band trout. They're a hard one to find there too. And that's about the way you got to go at it. Throw something out there that'll sink. Like I say, I like to use my bottom rig since it's got that heavy 8-ounce sinker on it, half a pound. If you bring it in 5 or 6 feet and you don't get it, you're not going to. Bring it in, try again. Okay, so now you know where the golden trout, the cutthroat trout, the golden trout, the cutthroat trout, and the what are we going for here? Historic brown trout. Okay, and the sunken canoe. You know where they are. You know when to fish for them. Oh, that was the problem. Excuse me, I forgot to tell you this. Cancel. When you fish for these, you want to be at about right around, start at 1 o'clock, 1 to 2. That's where they're going to be. I do apologize. The cutthroat and the golden trout, you fish for them in the morning. Around 6 o'clock is the best time. 6 to 7. For the brown trout here, the historics, you want to fish from 1 to 3, somewhere around in there, the top part of this peak. Okay, I apologize. Uh, Early in the morning, brain ain't working too good, but that's the fishing time. So thanks again. I appreciate you watching, and at least this time I remember to show you the rigs. Uh, I like to use a little bit heavier rig than a 13-pounder, that jig winner, but you can use that same rig for all 3 of these fish in this part 3 of the mission. So uh, I'll see you in part 4, yet to come. God bless you and your family. Thank you for watching. Be sure and subscribe and hit that bell over there to the right of the subscribe. That way you get notified whenever I put up any new videos. If you have any questions, and there have been a lot uh, about these videos, uh, one gentleman says he's using titanium leaders and they keep getting bitten off. You'll see I don't use titanium leaders. I just use braid line, and really, ever since they started allowing you to put titanium leaders on these uh, lure rigs, I never did. And then somebody told me to do it. I put one on, and it got bitten off. I said, nope, just go back to plain braid. But I've only had one bitten off. I don't know if I just lucky or what. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Okay, but there you go. That's it. God bless you and your family. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Tight lines. Most of all, have fun. And remember, PPP, practice, patience, and persistency. That'll pay off. And learn a little bit and pass it on. So, y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, wonderful night. Stay healthy, stay well. And I'll catch you out here later. So, y'all come back now, you hear?